All right, you guys. So yesterday, another successful trade. So yesterday was a risk to reward of 1 to 6, $24,000 trading US 30. And this is all hands free. If you guys would like to learn how you can also make these profits like this for just 30 minutes a day, just make sure you guys stick to the end of this video and I'll guide you on how you can become a profitable trader in no time. The balance just continues to keep on climbing. This started with only $100,000 and right now it has done over 1,300% on this account over the course of a couple of years. This US 30 trading bot can be used on every single platform or any prop firm. It is specifically designed to pass any prop firm challenge and to maintain your accounts. It takes 1 to 3 trades per day, maximum during New York Open. The max stop loss is 1.5%. It is prop firm ready, and you guys can use it across every single one of your trading platforms. So this is a weekly update. We make weekly update videos on all of our EAs. This past week was CPI. The inflation numbers did come in lower than expected. The Dow Jones has just continued to rally to the upside, reaching new all-time highs. All you guys actually need to do is install it and run it for 30 minutes a day. We have been running this EA for a couple of years now. If I go into the history, you can see that it says US 30 Quantum version number 2. And that is exactly the same as my phone. So that was the last trade. If I go to the entire history right now, I'll go to entire history. Now scroll all the way down. And if I scroll all the way down, you're going to be able to see that the deposit right here, $100,000. And then the balance right now, $1,476,000. If I go into the entire history, let's say that this is from 2021 and then till now, you can see the balance is exactly the same right here. Like I mentioned, it only takes 1 to 3 trades per day. It is a risk to reward bot. So there are going to be days where you lose the trades. There's no EA or trading algorithm that can be perfect. Because it's a risk to reward bot, overall, as long as you guys are running it and keeping a long horizon in mind, overall, it is going to be profitable. So if I go to the weekly breakdown right now, so I'll go to the weekly. So that is 1 week right there, 44,000. Just like right here, if I go to the weekly, overall profits is going to be $44,280, just like on my phone. There are going to be days that you're going to lose the trade, but that is all part of trading. Even the best trader cannot win every single day, and no trading algorithm can actually win every single day. It is just about consistency and being profitable in the long term. So on the 6th, we had a losing trade right there. So this is the losing trade, $4,000. And then on the 6th, we had a small trade right there, 60. And then we had a big win right there of $24,000. So that was the risk to reward. So this was actually a winning day. And then on the 7th, it was actually a break-even day. So we had one win for $8,000 right there, and then 2 losing trades for minus $4,000 and minus $4,000. So that was basically break-even. And then on the 9th, you can see that there was only one small trade right there, $220. This is basically a break-even day. It only took 1 trade. And the reason why this happens is that it has a trailing stop loss built into it. So it was actually in profit, but before it gives back the profits, it will actually cut the trade. And then on the 10th, we had 3 losing trades. You can see right there, 1, 2, 3. On the 13th, we only had 1 trade. Another risk to reward of 1 to 6, 24,000. And then the day after that, we had 3 losing trades in a row. It does suck. Obviously, it sucks to have all 3 losing trades, but that is just part of trading, like I said. And then here we had 24,000 for another risk to reward of 1 to 6. So even though we incurred more losses than wins, you could just see because of the risk to reward, 24,000 there, 8,000 there. And then we had another 24,000 there, and then another 24,000 there. Because of the risk to reward, even though there were more losing trades this week, we are still in profit for the week. It can be used on every single prop firm, whether you're using funding pips, fund index, 5%ers, even if the prop firm has strict trading rules. For example, you can only place 1 trade at a time. If I go to my FTMO, let's say that this is a $200,000 account. In my account, because the account has grown so much, we're using 200 lots. However, on your 200K account, you will only be using 50 lots. So on your 200K account, you will only be using 50 lots per trade. On 200 lots, I lost $4,000 per trade. So on 50 lots, you will be losing $1,000 per trade. Worst case scenario, we lose all 3 trades in a row that day. Then I would just times this by 3. and that will be $3,000 that you will lose on your 200K account. What does $3,000 mean? It means you're risking exactly 1.5%. On your challenge phase, we do recommend risking 1.5% so that you do not need to waste so much time on the challenge. But once you guys are funded, then you guys can lower the lots. Maybe on your 200K account, you guys can use 40 lots or even 30 lots so that you guys can maintain the account for a long time. But on the challenge phase, we want to pass the challenge quickly, so we recommend using 1.5%. But once you guys are funded, you guys can reduce the risk. That is what we recommend, and that is what all of the members in our community do as well. This past week, one of our members got a payout from FTMO for $26,000. Now let's take a $100,000 account as an example. So if you guys are using 50 lots on a 200K account, then you guys will be using 25 lots on a 100K account. On a 100K account, if you use 25 lots and then you lost one trade, then you will be losing $500 per trade. Worst case scenario, again, you guys lose all 3 trades, then it will be times 3. Then it will be times 3, and then you will lose 1.5%. So on my account, I did $44,280. If I used 100 lots, I would divide this by 2, and that would be $22,140. And then if I divide that by 2 again, let's say I used 50 lots. Then if I used 50 lots, then on your 200K account, you would have made $11,000 this week. And if I take this as the average, and let's say that we times this by 4 weeks, 4 weeks will be $44,280. That would be well enough to pass phase 1, which is 20,000, and then phase 2, which is 10,000, and you would still be up. Subtract $30,000 on this, then you would still be up for the month for about $14,280. And this is how the whole system actually works. This is actually one of the automation accounts. You can see all of the profits. We have never blown any accounts for the whole year. The last time we actually blew any accounts was back in April 2025 during the tariff war with Trump. And the markets were just so choppy that we ended up getting stopped out so many times. But other than that, after the tariffs, we learned our lesson, and we are now just making consistent payouts. In the month of July, this member already secured $18,000 and $20,000, and he is due for other payouts because he's funded across 5 different prop firms. So once you guys do join, you guys will have access to our exclusive community. We are close to reaching 1,000 members. Hopefully you guys can help us get us there. So these are some of the prop firms that our members are using. So you can see FTMO funded Next, Goat funded, Lark, Aqua. If you guys would also like to get started, make sure you guys go to our YouTube channel. You guys can check out all of the previous videos. And if you would like to join our community, hit this link right here. Reach out to one of our members to also help you get started on your automated trading journey.